Vega's device crackles, warping reality. As the temporal device intensifies, the fabric of reality seems to tear, unleashing chaos and terror in the hearts of the fleeing citizens. Amidst the chaos, citizens scatter like leaves in a storm, their faces etched with fear as they desperately seek refuge from the unfolding temporal anomaly. In the hushed expanse of the secret headquarters, a holographic table casts an eerie glow upon the faces of Mick, Olivia, Ben, Ava, and Isaac, their expressions etched with concern. As they delve into tactical displays, the weight of Vega's power looms over them, pressing them to devise a strategy of survival. Potential threat zones flicker ominously on the table's surface, underscoring the peril that awaits them. Inside Isaac's lab, a storm of concentration brews as he wrestles with the intricate heart of his electromagnetic pulse device. With meticulous precision, he coaxes the dials, each adjustment a calculated risk in the face of impending technological warfare. In a moment of doubt, Isaac wonders aloud, "I just don't know if this will even scratch Vega's tech." Sunlight pours into the training room, casting a magical glow on Ava as she grapples with a tempest of raw energy. With furrowed brow and gritted teeth, Ava struggles to harness the volatile aura, wrestling with forces threatening to spiral out of control. From the sidelines, Olivia's voice cuts through the tension, urging, "Remember to breathe, Ava. Feel the energy, don't fight it." Olivia empathetically shares a humorous anecdote. "I know it's hard. I remember when I first started, I couldn't even light a candle without setting the whole room on fire." In the quiet solitude of his apartment, Ben struggles to harness his telekinetic powers, a storm of inner turmoil brewing behind his closed eyes. Behind Ben's eyelids, the relentless force fields of Vega shimmer menacingly, threatening to crush him. The weight of Vega's power threatens to overwhelm him as the flashes become more frequent. In the depths of Mick's reality chamber, the air crackles with raw power as he pushes the boundaries of existence. A wave of fear washes over Mick as control slips from his grasp, threatening to unravel the very fabric of reality. Before him, the swirling vortex of energy spins wildly, a terrifying testament to the chaos he risks unleashing. Mick's eyes dart around as he is overwhelmed by the fear of losing control. In the throbbing heart of the city, the team confronts Vega as he initiates a cataclysm of temporal distortions, twisting reality into a chaotic panorama. The very fabric of the city begins to unravel as buildings twist and the sky fractures, reflecting the imminent temporal chaos unleashed by Vega. Amid the swirling maelstrom, the team braces themselves, their faces etched with grim determination as they prepare to confront the all-consuming chaos. Inside Isaac's mobile unit, a surge of electromagnetic energy ignites as his pulse targets Vega's device. A technological clash erupts, unleashing a cascade of sparks and intense electromagnetic waves. The mobile unit is engulfed in a blinding surge of electromagnetic energy, signaling a critical confrontation. On the rooftop, Ava wages a desperate war against the tempestuous storm conjured by Vega. Summoning gusts of wind and torrents of water, Ava fights to weaken Vega's overwhelming power, her face etched with determination. The storm's ferocity intensifies, pushing Ava to her limits as she battles against the raging elements. At the construction site, Ben battles Vega's force fields, each strained movement pushing him closer to his limit. With intense focus, Ben's telekinetic powers tear down Vega's defenses, though the effort takes a visible toll. Piece by piece, the force fields crumble, signaling a breakthrough at a heavy price. Mick steps into the heart of Vega's temporal core, where reality itself bends and shimmers with raw temporal energy. Each echoing footstep marks a desperate attempt to undo the irreversible, a burden that etches itself onto Mick's determined yet weary face. The weight of time's unraveling rests heavily upon Mick's shoulders as he faces the daunting task of restoring what has been shattered. Mick enters Vega's temporal core, where the air vibrates with raw power. Vega, standing before a swirling vortex of light, challenges. "So, the hero arrives. Did you really think you could stop me?" Mick appeals to Vega's humanity, urging, "It's not too late, Vega. You can still walk away from this." Vega scoffs at the notion of retreat, declaring, "Walk away? I'm about to become a god, Mick. I will rewrite history. My history." In Vega's temporal core, the minds of Mick and Vega collide, unleashing a storm of untamed energy. The very air crackles with the strain of their mental duel, a dance of dominance and defiance in the heart of time itself. Amid the turmoil, the chamber throbs with chaotic light and shadow, a visual echo of the mental tempest raging within them. On the chaotic city streets, Isaac, Ava, and Ben fight against Vega's temporal distortions, their faces reflecting sheer strain. The very fabric of the city begins to twist and break under the immense power of Vega's warping, threatening to consume everything. Inside Vega, Mick wages a desperate battle for control, his resolve the last bastion against utter chaos. Empowered by his friend's faith, Mick channels a torrent of reality-bending force. Vega's temporal core groans under the strain, its intricate mechanism sputtering and sparking in defiance. The device teeters on the brink, threatening to unravel the very fabric of time. On the bustling city streets, the heroes unite, their faces etched with resolve, as they prepare to unleash their combined might. With intense focus, they channel their unique powers, merging them into a single, brilliant beam of light. The concentrated energy streaks across the sky, a dazzling spectacle of power aimed directly at Vega. Ah! Vega cries out as the heroes' combined energy strikes with devastating force, the sound echoing through the city. Vega's temporal dominion shatters, his essence dissolving into shimmering dust, as the very fabric of time unravels around him. Mick writhes in agony, his face a mask of torment as his powers spiral out of control, threatening to obliterate all of existence. The air crackles with raw temporal energy, a symphony of destruction poised to erase everything in its path. As the temporal distortions dissipate, the city exhales, returning to its familiar rhythm. Amidst the urban landscape, the heroes stand as silent sentinels, bearing the weight of their triumph. The exhaustion of battle etched on their faces, the heroes remain standing. In the secret headquarters, dim light casts long, eerie shadows, revealing the grim aftermath of a recent battle. The team members survey the destruction, their faces etched with a mixture of awe and growing unease. They begin to grasp the enormity of their powers, weighed down by the immense responsibility that accompanies such abilities. In the heart of Mick's reality chamber, a battle of wills unfolds, as he fights to master the volatile energy within, beads of sweat a testament to his struggle. Haunted by the specter of past missteps, the oppressive weight of responsibility bears down on Mick. He desperately clutches at control, the fate of untold consequences hanging in the balance with every strained breath. In Isaac's lab, shadows dance around advanced technology as he delves into Vega's secrets. Amidst the hum of machines, Isaac meticulously examines the remains of Vega's devices, a relentless quest for understanding etched on his face. Each circuit and wire whisper tales of Vega's enigmatic past and hidden agendas, drawing Isaac deeper into the labyrinth of mystery. Under the dim lights of the training room, Ava channels her elemental powers with newfound resolve. With unwavering determination, she pushes her abilities to their limits, striving to become the protector the world needs. As the night deepens, Ava continues her relentless pursuit, driven by a burning desire to master her powers and safeguard the world. Bathed in the gentle glow of candlelight, Ben sits in serene meditation, a beacon of calm in the dimly lit apartment. His eyes closed, breathing slow and measured, he embodies perfect concentration, a statue of inner peace. As he delves deeper, a faint blue aura shimmers around him, a visual manifestation of his extraordinary telekinetic abilities. In a moment of profound clarity, Ben embraces the weight of his telekinetic gifts, finding solace and resolve in acceptance. Against the mesmerizing glow of the city lights, the heroes stand as mere silhouettes, as a cool night breeze carries whispers of challenges overcome. They reflect on their arduous journey, acknowledging the battles fought and the invaluable lessons etched in their hearts. Amid the echoes of past victories, a realization dawns. Their journey is far from complete, and greater trials loom on the horizon. On the rain-slicked city streets, Vega's body disintegrates into shimmering particles, creating a spectacle of otherworldly dissolution. A swirling dimensional rift tears through reality, swallowing Vega as the very air crackles with untapped power. Echoing in the silent aftermath, a spectral message etches itself in the void. You cannot stop what is coming next. In the heart of the secret headquarters, heroes unite around a holographic display, where Vega's warning casts a shadow of impending doom. A chilling realization dawns upon the heroes as they confront the true magnitude of the approaching threat. Though fear flickers momentarily, it is swiftly extinguished by a steely resolve that hardens their gaze. Bathed in sunlight, Olivia is surrounded by towering bookshelves, engrossed in ancient texts, her brow furrowed in intense concentration. A hidden symbol, etched into the parchment, resonates with Vega's advanced technology, igniting a glimmer of understanding in Olivia's eyes. A spark of understanding illuminates Olivia's eyes, revealing a path forward in the face of the impending threat. In the heart of his lab, Isaac delves into a complex holographic symbol, his intense focus gradually overshadowed by a growing disquiet. In a moment of startling revelation, Isaac exclaims, "I've found it. This symbol, it's a gateway." Isaac warns with urgency, a connection to a dimension we thought lost to time. Isaac somberly cautions, interdimensional travel is not to be taken lightly. This path is fraught with dangers beyond our comprehension. In the heart of the training room, Ava's focus intensifies as she summons the primal elements around her, each bead of sweat a testament to her unwavering resolve. Water dances, fire blazes, earth trembles, and air whispers as Ava tests the boundaries of her elemental mastery, each surge a step closer to facing the looming darkness. In the quiet solitude of the training room, Ava steels herself, her every action a silent vow to confront the unknown enemy with unyielding determination. In the dimly lit apartment, Ben sits in intense concentration, his brow furrowed as he prepares for an impending psychic assault. Eyes closed, he visualizes a shimmering barrier, a mental fortress against the unseen enemy. Muscles tense, he braces himself, the anticipation of the psychic onslaught palpable in the quiet room. Inside Mick's reality chamber, raw energy surges as Mick struggles to maintain control, his face a mask of intense worry. With a desperate glance, Mick silently pleads to Olivia for assistance, his eyes mirroring the barely contained chaos. The reality chamber vibrates with barely contained power, a silent testament to the escalating tension and impending release. In the heart of the secret headquarters, a long table becomes the epicenter of unspoken fears and desperate plans. As the team gathers at a crossroads, echoes. The team stands at a crossroads. Their decision will determine the fate of the world. Their collective decision now hangs heavy, poised to either save or doom the world. In the vast, sun-scorched desert, a lone figure materializes from a tier in reality, cloaked in shadow. Bearing a weapon radiating raw, untamed power, the figure strides forth, a harbinger of unknown destinies. In the heart of secret headquarters, shadows cast long over faces etched with concern as a crimson blip pulsates ominously on the holographic display, signaling an impending doom. A distress signal pierces the silence, and a voice whispers, a distress signal, that confirms their worst fears. They realize the coming threat has already arrived. The remote outpost lies in ruins, a haunting testament to the destructive force of an unseen enemy. Amid the wreckage, the team stumbles upon a lone survivor, their eyes reflecting a deep-seated terror and a desperate plea for salvation. In a voice trembling with fear, the survivor utters a dire warning. You don't understand what you're up against. The survivor reveals the unimaginable power of the enemy, hinting at a threat that defies comprehension and challenges the team's resolve. In the secret headquarters, a chilling reality dawns upon the team as they analyze the survivor's account, their faces etched with grim determination. The enormity of the threat looms large, casting a pall of tension over the team as they brace themselves for a final, desperate showdown. With grim resolve, the team begins their preparations, each movement deliberate and focused, as they steel themselves for the battle ahead. High above the sprawling cityscape, a figure appears, unleashing a torrent of destructive energy that threatens to consume all below. The city trembles in fear as buildings sway and dust billows, a testament to the raw power unleashed from above. Below, the streets become rivers of panic as the city's inhabitants flee in terror, desperately seeking refuge from the impending destruction. In the heart of the secret headquarters, a palpable tension fills the air as the team braces for a confrontation that could decide the world's destiny. A tangible blend of hope and trepidation intertwines as each member steels themselves for the looming battle. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. On the city streets, the team confronts a mysterious figure, an electrifying tension filling the air as they prepare to unleash their combined powers. A symphony of dazzling light and raw force erupts as the team unleashes their powers. The ground trembles, and buildings groan as shockwaves ripple through the city, marking the commencement of an epic battle. The battle begins. In Mick's reality chamber, the air crackles with tension as Mick battles to bend the unyielding will of his adversary. Sweat beads on Mick's forehead, his face contorted in a desperate struggle to seize control, his powers flickering. Defiance emanates from the figure, a silent challenge to Mick's faltering dominance. Mick's powers wane, his efforts to warp reality thwarted by an unseen force, leaving him vulnerable. In his cluttered lab, Isaac pores over complex monitor displays, his intense focus hinting at a breakthrough. Lines of code cascade down the screen, each one a step closer to unraveling the secrets of the figure's energy signature. With nimble fingers, Isaac filters through mountains of data, his determination unwavering in the quest for a weakness. A sudden spike on the graph sends a jolt of excitement through Isaac, a potential vulnerability within reach. In the training room, Ava channels her focus, preparing to unleash a surge of elemental energy against the figure. With unwavering resolve, Ava unleashes a torrent of targeted energy, seeking to exploit the figure's vulnerability. In the dead of night, Ben's apartment becomes a sanctuary of focus as he summons his telekinetic powers. With furrowed brow and unwavering resolve, Ben extends an invisible barrier, a shimmering veil against the encroaching darkness. As he pushes his telekinetic abilities to the brink, sweat glistens on his brow, a testament to the immense strain he endures to protect the city. His entire being strained to its absolute limit, Ben stands as the city's silent guardian, a beacon of hope against the figure's destructive force. Amidst the urban battlefield, a team valiantly struggles against an overwhelmingly powerful figure, their hope flickering as the city crumbles under the force of their clash. The team battles on with all they have, but the figure's power is too great. As the city around them turns to ruins, hope wanes, casting a shadow over their desperate struggle. In the heart of the secret headquarters, the team regroups, their battered forms casting long shadows of recent battles. A heavy silence descends, each member grappling with the weight of defeat and the daunting realization that their future hangs in the balance. The air thickens, with the unspoken understanding that a new strategy is essential to confront the looming threat. In the heart of the library, sunbeams ignite dancing dust motes, while Olivia stands poised amidst towering shelves. With delicate touch, she traces the cold surface of the ancient artifact, a desperate gamble to amplify their powers. In her eyes, hope and trepidation intertwine, a reflection of the perilous path ahead and their last chance to triumph. In his cluttered lab, Isaac pores over a strange artifact, his brow furrowed in intense concentration as he races to decipher its cryptic secrets. With a breakthrough, Isaac's fingers dance across the artifact's surface, triggering a sequence that could change everything. His face etched with concern, Isaac turns to the team, a grave warning hanging in the air. "I've figured out how to activate it, but I need to warn you all. This is incredibly risky. We don't know what will happen." In the Stark training room, Ava grapples with the artifact, her face a mask of determination as she struggles to harness its volatile energy. The artifact pulses erratically, a beacon of raw power threatening to overwhelm Ava's resolve. Sweat glistens on Ava's brow as she digs deep, her inner strength pitted against the artifact's overwhelming force. A surge of uncontrolled energy erupts, threatening to shatter Ava's focus and unleash chaos upon the room. In the quietude of his apartment, Ben sits in serene meditation, preparing to bridge the gap between mind and artifact. As he centers himself, he softly whispers. He seeks guidance from Olivia, hoping her wisdom will aid him in merging his mind with the artifact. The air thickens with anticipation as Ben seeks to tap into Olivia's ancient wisdom, hoping it will guide him. Within Mick's reality chamber, a tangible tension permeates the air as Mick grapples with his burgeoning abilities. The weight of safeguarding the artifact bears down on Mick as he shoulders the immense burden of responsibility. In a silent plea, Mick turns towards Olivia, his eyes conveying a desperate need for guidance and support. Amidst the city streets, the team stands defiant, ready to confront their formidable foe once more. An otherworldly glow emanates from the artifact, now held firmly in their hands, heralding the imminent clash of powers. The air crackles with palpable energy as the battle reignites, each member poised on the brink of action. In the clandestine headquarters, the team, with bated breath, activates the artifact, unleashing a torrent of amplified energy that fills the room. A shadowy figure, caught in the artifact's raw power, recoils in agony, their face contorted in excruciating pain. The artifact pulsates with an otherworldly light, bathing the room in an eerie glow as the team watches, a mixture of awe and terror etched on their faces. On the bustling city streets, the team unite their extraordinary powers, focusing intently on their elusive target. Energy surges and intensifies as the artifact channels their collective strength towards the mysterious figure. The mysterious figure falters, weakened by the team's combined might. Its power begins to wane. In the reality chamber, Mick weaves a web of temporal distortion, trapping his subject in an inescapable loop. The figure thrashes wildly, a desperate dance against the invisible bars of a prison crafted from time itself. Mick, with eyes of cold calculation, observes as his creation spirals deeper into the vortex of his design. In the heart of Isaac's lab, the artifact's hum intensifies as Isaac exploits the figure's weakness with calculated precision. The figure contorts in anguish as the artifact's resonance tears through its very being. In the training room, Ava's final burst of focused energy shatters the figure's weapon with brutal precision. The figure crumples to the ground, defeated by Ava's raw power and strategic prowess. Silence descends as the echoes of battle fade, leaving Ava standing victorious amidst the remnants of her training. In the dim solitude of his apartment, Ben's brow furrows as he channels an unseen force, his eyes blazing with the intensity of his focus. Invisible forces shimmer and dance around the shadowy figure, as Ben's telekinetic grip tightens, trapping it in an ethereal cage. Despite its desperate struggles, the shadowy figure is no match for Ben's overwhelming power, its essence slowly dissolving into nothingness. In a final act of submission, the shadowy figure succumbs to Ben's will, collapsing into absolute nothingness, leaving only silence and the echo of spent power. In a symphony of cheers and confetti, the city streets pulse with the unbridled euphoria of victory. Bathed in a sea of adoration, the team stands united, their faces etched with exhaustion and elation. A shared triumph has forged an unbreakable bond between them, their camaraderie radiating through the jubilant chaos. In the secret headquarters, sunlight illuminates dust motes, casting a serene glow upon the faces of weary heroes, reflecting unspoken understanding. They reflect on their journey, acknowledging their growth and the challenges they have overcome. Hope fills the room, a silent promise of brighter days woven into the fabric of their shared history. Against the backdrop of a sprawling cityscape, the heroes stand as silhouettes against the dark sky, their bond forged in mutual respect. A cool breeze whispers through the night, carrying the distant symphony of the city, as silent glances speak volumes of their unspoken resolve. In a moment of quiet strength, the reveals, they know that they will always be there for each other,